Wait, is my mic on?
Guys, are we really doing this?
Ah, fuck it. Let's just start. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sipping Through Life. This week, we thought that we would talk about Miss Rona and how she is impacting our lives, guys, because this is just getting crazy. But before we get into that, excuse me, Megan, I actually may or may not have been stalking you on, the Instagram, as the kids would call it. And I may or may not have noticed that you and Noah have been trying some fun new drinks during this quarantine season. So I was wondering if you could maybe like share some gems with us on what your favorite drinks have been. Maybe we should all try it a little later on. Because this doesn't look like it's ever going to end.
Oh, it's never going to end. The drinks will never stop being poured,
Okay.
This is my brand, But so this week's sip of the week is a little bit basic, and I have nothing to blame but myself because I've drank all the alcohol in this house. So we are running low. I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, it's 11 a.m. Like, I can't just pull out like a bottle of tequila. Like, what can I do? I don't have champagne. I don't have Prosecco. So I like went through my fridge and I was like, okay, I have 3 oranges. We are going to freshly squeeze this into some juice and we're just going to get some vodka and make a screwdriver. So that is this week's sip of the week. And may I add, it's very delicious. I don't feel that guilty about drinking it like so early in the morning. What? I'm sure we've all had
screwdriver.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's a tried and true. I mean, next week I will bring in a more exciting week, but I just need to go to the ABC store. So
yeah, I mean, because I was gonna remind you that it is an essential store during these Corona times. So like you can still go to the ABC store.
Oh, and I will definitely be there stocking up.
Right. Which for the people who aren't from Virginia, the ABC store is like where we go to get our alcohol. Because I know in other states they don't have ABC stores.
Really? What's it called?
They're just like liquor
They just have like liquor stores.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
I know. I thought an ABC store was like everywhere, but it's just Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, because I didn't realize that until, I went to college and I was like, wait, where's the ABC store? And people were like, the what store?
I did not know this. And I don't even, why do we call it ABC?
Because it stands for alcoholic beverage and something else. Cocktails, maybe?
Oh my God. Genius. I love that.
So it's like the VABC store, like the Virginia Alcoholic Beverage Control. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I think that's what it is.
I will be walking in with a new sense of purpose this time. I'm just going to be like, hello. No, but I went like 2 weeks ago before like we really were on like shutdown, and it was so embarrassing. Like I felt like people were judging me, and it was just me and the man in the store, and I was like, hey.
No, this is how we're going to survive, okay?
When I go on my walks almost every day, I pass by the ABC store and I see plenty of people there.
Really?
Like plenty of people.
Oh, maybe it's just like my location, because I know like your ABC store is really like popular. The one in Lorton, maybe not so much,
Oh, okay.
But that's good for me. So like all the drinks will be there. So
and you don't have to worry about you don't have to worry about social distancing.
No, not at all. Just me and the man. Hello.
Yeah. All right, so what happened to you guys this week? I feel like I haven't seen, obviously haven't seen you guys in forever, but I haven't like talked to you guys in forever. A lot happened this week, guys. We officially launched our podcast, which is crazy.
So exciting.
We're podcasters.
We really are. And like other news, our podcast launched, but it was also the comeback for me on Instagram. So let's take a moment, Like,
how does it feel to be an influencer?
I mean, it's honestly exhausting, truly. Yeah. I've only posted one time, but like it takes so much energy.
Yeah.
It really does. And you know what? I've realized that 7-year hiatus, as what I'm calling it, it was necessary. And I think I need to take another one.
After being back for
like
7 days.
No, I'm just kidding. Expect some content coming your way soon. It's hard to get a good picture when I'm just lying around my house all day looking like a bum. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Wait on it.
I'm on Pinterest all the time, and like even I look for like inspo, and people will be like, "Oh yeah, like this is a cute, like lazy, like no effort put into it." Guys, like I will literally be sweating trying to get those pictures. I'm like, this is not no effort. This is a lot of effort, and I'm over it.
No, it's exhausting.
That's why I just don't post anything of myself anymore. It's always
so lucky.
It's easy. There's my post,
and they're so photogenic.
I know.
Oh yeah, I don't know where. I mean, I'm not at all. So it's like,
don't say that.
I don't think I am.
I think
I
you
really
are.
don't think I am.
Well, I'll try.
Wrong. That's not true. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. You are very photogenic.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. But
yeah, because Gabby, I noticed that you changed your profile picture.
Big
I
week
thought
for
it was
all.
time. I
Yeah.
thought it was time. The last time I changed it was October, so you know that's just no.
It's
Yeah,
almost 6 months.
Yeah, but
Only
we're
6
in a new
months.
season, so it's time to like refresh.
Very true. Very true.
It
I
looks
can't
really
think of
good
the
too.
last time I changed my profile picture. I just make it a picture of me when I was young because it's funny.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
When you were such a cute kid.
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you. I
What
know.
happened?
Oh wow! First of all, first of
your
all,
mom joke.
I still look the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. You know, I always get mistaken. Like, is she 12? Is she 24? The world may never know. I just look so young. It's a perk of being me.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Okay. Over this. So I always get like I'm looking young, but when I went to the grocery store a couple weeks ago and I stockpiled up for Noah and I, the woman was like, "Oh, do you have a family at home?" I was like, "I'm done. I'm done. I do not look this
Really?
young." Like, what do you mean? Do I look like I have a family of 8? Like, I'm so confused.
You should have just been like, no, I'm just like preparing.
I said that. I said that, and I felt some judgment that I was buying all these snack foods.
Oh, you weren't buying like
No.
adult foods.
No, and I
Oh,
think
it's all for children.
Yeah, but Noah has a very, specific palate that he likes. So,
I mean, Ryland's the same way. When he comes back from the store and it's like chips and, just fruit snacks and random things, I'm like, the kids don't even eat this. This is for you.
They're delicious.
And maybe me, but mostly for you. Like, what? Oh.
Okay, but guys, honestly, you guys don't have this problem because you guys don't live with your parents, but I wonder if other people are going through this who do live with their parents and their parents are older. I feel like I have somehow become the parent in my household. Like, not so much for my mom, but definitely for my dad. We got into the craziest fight the other day. Like, I was screaming at him. It felt like, in high school when your parents are like screaming at you, like, no, you're not leaving this house. You're not going to so-and-so's party. Like, you're grounded.
Yeah,
I was like screaming at my dad because my mom and I went to the grocery store and we got everything that we could possibly need, hopefully, for the next 2 weeks, because they've been like putting out warnings on the news saying that like these next 2 weeks are like really critical, really important. Don't leave your house if you can avoid it. So I walk into the house and I tell my dad, I'm like, hey, we got everything that we need for the next 2 weeks, so you don't have to go to the store. And he looks at me dead in my 2 eyeballs and says, oh, but maybe you didn't get what I wanted. And guys, that was the straw that broke the camel's back for me.
Yeah.
That was it. I freaked out on him. I was like, you heard us in there making a list. You didn't say anything about what you wanted. You are so rude. And I was like, people are dying. People are dying. You don't understand. You can't die on me. Like,
your dad's probably like, I just want to go to the grocery store.
And he's like, no. So then he starts screaming back and he's like, oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm just bored. I'm bored. I'm like, go on a walk. Go on multiple walks. Yeah. Don't go to the store. Don't go to the grocery store. Don't go to, I don't know where else he could go. I feel really bad because he's definitely like a busybody. He likes to be around people, and this is really difficult for him. But the boomers have got to be stopped. They've got to be stopped.
I don't even live with my mom and she's driving me up a wall. I'm like, she's texting me every day, like, I'm so bored. Like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, yo, relax. Like, this is like an opportune moment for yourself. And she's like, Megan, I don't like this. I haven't done nothing for like 35 years. I'm like, oh my God, you deserve a break, mom. Like,
and I tried to like bribe him almost. And I'm like, listen, I have Netflix on all the TVs in the household. You can even upgrade my Netflix so that multiple people can watch at once. Like, please just don't leave the house.
I'll pay for Hulu with no ads. Like, come on.
Right. Please, anything. Just don't leave.
It's like, your parents need like any help, like organizing like a room. That's what's keeping my mom busy.
So, my little sister wants her room to be updated for when she comes back home from college. So I was thinking about like cleaning out her room and then having him like paint it and move the furniture and stuff like that. Cause I figure that'll kill at least like 3 days.
Oh, I mean, yeah, for sure. Maybe a week if they move.
I was about to say, definitely a week.
Yeah.
Right. And then I feel like our basement needs to be cleaned out. So that could take like
A month.
Oh, right. Who knows how long? And I could be like, just go crazy. You know,
Yeah,
do whatever you want. Go crazy.
My mom is cleaning out our storage unit and she kept everything. And when I say everything, it's disturbing how sentimental this woman can be. Yesterday I went over, she's like, Megan, come to the basement. I need to show you something. She has my first haircut, like my little hair. She's like, look how blonde your hair was. I was like, okay. And then she's like pulling out all my favorite toys. She's like, do you remember this toy? I'm like, no, I don't, Mom. I'm so sorry. She's like, what? Like, so heartbroken. She pulled out like flowers I got from a boy in like 4th grade. And I was like,
my goodness.
I was like,
wow,
why are you
Megan,
holding on to this? And she was like, Megan, I thought you would look back and be like, oh. And I was like, I don't think I'm there yet, Mom. Like, give me another 10 years, then I'll be there. It's
and
so cute.
I just have to say about the baby hair,
Oh,
that's fully normal.
really?
I did it with the girls.
Oh,
yeah.
really? Okay.
Even though it was more like, you guys saw it. They had mullets. The way their hair was grown in, it was rough. So we just cut that mullet in the back, and that was like their first haircut. But yeah, I saved it all.
Okay,
and I have a little certificate that says their first haircut. Oh.
Okay, I need to like text my mom and be like, "Thank you so much, Mom. I really appreciate that."
I know. Like,
See,
I'm here
mom,
thinking the girls are gonna love this one day, and now you're here like talking shit. Like, why did my mom do that? And I'm like, oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that for my children.
What am I gonna do with a piece of hair? You know? It's like, and that was the healthiest my hair has ever been. So now I'm triggered at how damaged my hair is. I'm just like, Mom, not today.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Like my hair mask is in.
Oh yeah, my mom still has our crib.
Oh, that's sweet.
No, it's not. Nobody's been in a crib for the past 20 years. I don't know why she still has it. And at this point, though, she's like, well, I'll keep it for when you guys have kids.
Yes.
I was about to say, Ryland's parents, like, they actually had a crib that his grandmother had in Pennsylvania that one of, like, I think the youngest sibling out of them used, and brought it down. They set it up in Ryland's old room. So when, like, the girls are there, it's a bed they can sleep in.
Okay, that's cute.
Oh. That's cute.
There's always reasons. I'm telling you, now being a parent, it sounds crazy when you hear it not, childless.
Yeah.
But once you become a parent, it's like, oh, thanks for doing that. Like, I'm so happy.
But you guys know how, like,
memories.
How I'm, like, on this whole, like, minimalistic trend. Like, I don't want a bunch of stuff.
That's true.
Love to see it. Yes.
So my dad keeps saying things, and so does my mom. And they're like, oh, this is all going to change when you have kids. And I'm like, no, it's not. And they're like, no kid is just going to be like super organized and like play with one toy and then like put that toy away. And I'm like, okay, noisy toys will not be allowed in my house because like, I'm going to freak out. I'm going to freak out. I have a thing. What's that thing called? Misophonia? Like sounds, like repetitive sounds drive me insane. Smacking, loud toys, stupid, the ticking, stop. The ticking on the clock, like.
So, like, let me just take a gander. You don't love ASMR?
No, I hate it. It honestly makes my skin want to like crawl off. It's the worst. Okay, you can stop.
We're back. It's not an ASMR podcast. I'm sorry.
Let's not get into that.
But Megan, how has living at home with Noah been while he's working from home? Have you noticed any new tics that you didn't notice before? You know
what? I just want to call this segment Livin La Vida Noah.
Oh,
because
nice.
I really think, like, if people know Noah, he's just a very, like, stable person. And I think he's cracked. He's truly cracked.
He's reached his breaking point?
Oh, my God, yes. He's been cooped up for 4 weeks. And by 4 weeks, I mean, he doesn't leave the house, except he's, like, going outside to, like, the green. And, like, that's, like, a little field by our house. And he's, like, sprints. And I'm like, oh, my God, like, I need you to get out of the house. Like, this man has now resorted to wearing the Despicable Me unicorn backpack around the house 24/7. We got that from Disney World. I got that, not him, me. I come home yesterday from work. He's just sitting in the dining room with the backpack on. So, like, behind his little head is, like, a little unicorn head. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, are you that lonely? Like, is this your new friend? Like, what's happening? It's just, oh my God, living with your significant other is truly, like, this is a testing time for us.
I believe it
dearly, but wow, it's a lot. If I go home one more time to seeing, like, the pan with all the eggs in it, but not cleaned off. Like, I'm gonna
Oh
lose
my gosh.
I'm gonna lose it. First of all, I have an egg intolerance, and he's not really respecting that, you know? Like, I know I'm not eating the eggs, but it's time to, like, let's soak it. You know, don't put it in the dishwasher if you're that lazy, but let's soak it. Because every day, here I am with the sponge, just freaking going at this egg, and I'm like, I don't even eat eggs. I can't eat eggs. And
I would have left that pan.
Yeah, why don't you just leave it there?
Oh, ladies.
But then again, you know what?
No, it'll sit there for months. Trust me, I've tested this theory out. We had cranberry sauce that Noah made in Thanksgiving. When we threw that out because I decided not to touch it.
Okay, I'm going to guess
1st.
January. Oh, okay.
Wait, when?
January.
Oh, well, goodness.
Megan, that's really only like 6 weeks.
Ew, D.
We're not eating it.
Only 6 weeks?
Oh.
It's just sitting there.
I asked him every day.
I thought that he had at least like touched it.
I love Noah. He's honestly like, I'm making him seem like he's not a good house partner. He really is. Just the dishes is not his thing. And I have to accept that. I have to accept it because I don't do the what is it?
Trash.
Thank you. Yeah. Kept trying to say garbage track. Blah, garbage cat. Moving on.
Trash.
I don't even know the word for it because I don't do it. You see? And one more little rant about Noah. Oh, I'm sorry. This is like turning into the Noah podcast. I'm so sorry for this, but
well, you truly are Livin La Vida Noah.
I really am. He decides to work out in the foyer, right? So like the yoga mat spread out, the weights, the gym, and I'm just like, this is where we walk in and put our shoes on. This is not where we work out. Like, I'm so tired of this. So I came up with this brilliant idea to transform the garage into the gym. And he was like,
nice.
Oh, this is amazing. I love it. And little does he know that I did it just to get him out of my space. Like, I'm so smart, I have to say.
Well, Megan, I actually am going to play devil's advocate here. And like, technically, is it foyer? Foyer?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I don't know.
I feel like fancy people will be like, the foyer.
The foyer?
No?
I'm pretty sure it's foyer, but you know, we'll say foyer.
Okay, the foyer.
Yay.
That's like his man cave down there. So
no,
like,
but
technically
it is, Megan.
It really is.
I'm agreeing with DeAnni here. That little space down there is his video games down there. He got to pick the couch and the curtains. Like that is his space.
The curtains, the gray curtains, the gray couch. You mean? I love that. It's a great design choice.
Gray, and beige.
Honestly, Megan, Noah is an interior designer. Honestly.
He truly thinks that. You know, he downloaded a new game called like House Flipping, and he's flipping houses on Xbox Live. And I'm like, every night he's like, come look at my new house, and I'm always looking at like, okay.
Wait, really?
He's basically the next Scott Disick. Flip it like Disick.
Oh my God, he truly is a Disick. I think we may be related.
Please tell me this game like later on because y'all
know Gaby's obsessed.
I love HGTV, like my shit. Always on if Disney Plus is not on. So.
Okay, but honestly, there's nobody that I know that like changes their house around more than Gaby.
Gaby, yeah.
I feel like I go to her house one day, I come back a week later, she's like, look what I changed. I'm like,
okay, but when they say change though, it's not like I'm buying furniture. It's not like I'm painting. It's literally me just rearranging. I like to rearrange.
Feng shui.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I don't know. I just think your vibe changes like all the time. Maybe you just see something on HGTV and you're like, this has got to go. This has got to be moved. This ain't it, sis. This ain't it.
I mean, that is accurate. I think that is the reason why I get so many ideas and I'm like, I will do that. But I don't have the money to do that. So it's like, never mind.
May I say that each time you arrange, it looks better and better. Like, it's really good in there. I'm like, whoa.
Thank you.
So good. Your house is so nice.
No, thanks, you guys.
Every time I see a difference, I'm like, wow, this is it. Gaby's peaked. This is it. This is the look. And then I come back later and I'm like, wow, no, I was so wrong before. This is it.
I know. She's so good at it. It's
guys. Well, if you ever need someone to come rearrange, y'all know who to call.
I'll definitely hit you up.
Yes.
I can help with Rihanna's room.
Oh, yeah. My mom and I were, what?
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah. My mom and I yesterday were in there looking at it and trying to figure out how to like get the most out of the space. I think that's what it's called. Like, how to get the most out of the space and like arrange it the best way.
Look at you knowing your HGT stuff. Oh my goodness.
I know, and I don't even watch it. Oh, you're talking to Gaby.
Well, you too. I'm proud of
talking
you
to me?
for knowing that word. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay,
Gabby
thanks.
validated that word for you, so I know she truly knows the meaning behind it.
Yeah. Yeah. But all the ideas that I came up with, my mom was like, no, 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 no. That's going to take up too much space. That's going to take up too much space. It's not going to look right that way. And I'm like, is her room that much smaller than mine? No, we have the same size rooms, and my room is set up this way, and it looks good.
That's true. I love your room. It's a cozy vibe for sure.
I love your room. Yeah. The colors are fantastic.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, you guys know gray and blush. That's my way to go.
That's your thing. That's your thing.
Speaking of things, though, that ain't it, I need to update you guys on my non-existent love life that I've been trying to improve via Hinge.
How's it going?
Okay?
How's it going?
Okay, so you guys remember how I told you a couple of weeks ago, there was this guy, let's call him Sir, because that's just what I'm going to refer to him as, is Sir.
Okay.
So Sir had messaged me multiple times, remember I told you guys, and he was inviting me to like come over and hang out and blah, blah, blah. And I had responded multiple times, like, first I responded joking. I was like, yeah, let's hang out via Zoom. And then he like changed the conversation to something else. Then he invited me over again to play like board games. And then I was honest and I was like, hey, like, I really don't feel comfortable leaving my house during this pandemic. But after this is over, I'd love to come over and hang out or whatever. And he was like, oh no, I totally understand that, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Last week, I woke up on Saturday morning. I checked the stupid app, okay? And at 1:33 that morning, he had messaged me and said, wow, this quarantine stuff is so boring. Want to come over and chill? We can hang out in my jacuzzi.
Oh, okay, sir. Okay.
Sir?
No.
Sir?
No.
Tell
Sir?
him. Tell him.
That ain't it. I'm not coming up. Sir? No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. It's not going to happen. I'm not coming over. So at this point, I actually was like fuming because
he's not taking it seriously.
He doesn't care about his health.
You're like wish either that this is not something you want to do.
Right. Like he doesn't care about his health. That's one thing. But now you don't care about my health. And that's a whole other thing. As a person who works in public health, I am truly following these guidelines. Okay. I truly believe that they will make a difference in flattening the curve. So I pondered. I waited a couple of hours. I tried to calm down and I decided I was going back and forth. Am I going to unmatch him or am I going to send a message? Am I going to unmatch him and am I going to send him a message?
Yeah, that's tough.
And I decided to send him a message.
I love that.
Do you guys know what that message said?
I have a feeling.
I do have a feeling, but please share.
I proceeded to say, sir, ... People are dying.
Capitalized or not capitalized?
Sorry, capitalized. Capitalized. People are dying.
Dying.
Don't know if you were aware. Don't know if you've watched the news lately. Don't know if you know that there's a whole freaking pandemic going on outside. But update, people are dying. So no, I will not be coming over to your house. Now, did I say all that? No, all I said was, sir, ... People are dying. But I'm pretty sure he got my message, you know?
Yeah, he could read between the lines.
Yeah.
Right. So I sent that message. I felt like a weight had been lifted off my chest. And my game plan was he was going to read the message, maybe respond, because I truly believed that he was that crazy.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going to respond and then I would unmatch. But he beat me to it and he read the message and just unmatched. So
no.
Plan backfired a little bit.
No, I mean, just a little bit.
You didn't lose.
But I got the last word. I got the last word. So
I love.
Oh, that's true. Word. You did win that bet.
I won.
It's always about the last word. Truly, it's what like you think of the last word. It is.
Right now, the way that he handled that situation was, I would give him an F because he invited me over not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times.
Wow, desperate.
Right. Honestly, truly desperate. But
it's not the move. It's not the move, sir.
Right. Read the room. Can't you get the vibe that I'm sending off? I'm not coming over to your house right now.
Don't read the room. Read the world. My God, we're in a pandemic.
True. I matched with this other guy, and let's just call him R. I matched with him because on his profile, it says that he speaks fluent French and Spanish.
Ooh.
And I just think that that's like, I don't know, really
it's attractive.
Unique.
Yeah,
it's attractive.
I think it's attractive. Yeah.
And as somebody who took 3 years of French, you know,
God, here
like,
she goes. Here she goes.
I'm a little bit of a expert. I'm a little bit bilingual, some may say. Bonjour,
Really?
salut, je m'appelle DeAnni. Yeah, I passed 3 years.
Okay, I mean, this was
Gotta see 1 year.
years ago, but you know what? I'm not gonna like take that away from you. You can speak French.
Yeah,
You can.
I know I can. I know I can. So he messaged me in French. What are the chances of that? He could have messaged me in Spanish, but he messaged me in French, and I responded in French. And then we were talking. Long story short, he invited me to meet up in Alexandria today at 8 p.m.
Oh.
And I responded, and I was like, well, I don't know if you're aware, but there's actually like a pandemic going on right now. But after this quarantine is over, I got you. And do you know how he responded?
Tell me.
He responded, oh, no, that's totally true. Text me sometime.
Wow.
A man. Aware.
Wow.
Right. Maybe take some hints, sir. R knows how to be a man. He cares about my health.
Mm-hmm,
okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those are just my little updates on my love life, you know, nothing too crazy going on over here.
I mean like seems 50-50. Like there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You're setting people straight. Stay home.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't feel like young people are taking this as serious as they should. Some young people, I guess I should say.
I think a majority has woken up that it's like they're not joking about this. Like it was never like they were taking it too seriously or whatever. Like now it's like it is that serious. Like it's not like people were exaggerating. So it's good. I think it's good that people are finally taking it seriously.
Yeah. But Gaby, how has I'm actually really interested to know what it's like being a stay-at-home mom during this time.
It's I'm on the boat with Noah right now that it's like I have not left my house in that amount of time.
How long has it been, Gaby?
I can tell you the exact date. March 22nd.
Woo!
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no. I mean, thank you for the applause there. But I will say I'm going insane. Like,
we could tell.
Yeah. You guys know. And for the listeners, like my anxiety about this is very crazy right now. Mm-hmm. So I know I sound psycho when I say I'm terrified to even go outside. I know I sound crazy. I know. But I'm going crazy inside my house. I thought, okay, I just won't go outside. I'll be fine. Like I'm safer in my home. And now I'm like, I just need to get out and like run away from this home. Like it's a little rough. It's rough to say the least.
How are you keeping the girls preoccupied?
Oh, I feel like, of course to them, they're too young. They don't realize, but I am trying to do more structured, playtime. We're coloring a lot. We've probably watched Frozen 2 about 5 million times. I mean, so I didn't love it as much as I did 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
The music's still great. I mean, I do recommend the movie. Just don't watch it, 1 to 3 times a day. Yeah. Just what I would not recommend. But yeah, I think I'm trying to have more of a schedule to help me get through the day.
Yeah.
So at least I know what's coming up and I'm not just sitting there watching TV with them or something. Like I got to keep myself busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, honestly, good for you because it's not like you're just like by yourself. Like you have Rylan there, you have your 2 girls. Like that's a lot of people to manage.
And Rylan's still working.
That's true.
Technically still essential. He's an essential worker. So it's like our schedule, like our day-to-day schedule really has not changed, especially for Rylan. Like everything's still the same.
Okay.
He leaves at the same time. He comes home at the same time. It's just that me and the girls are not physically actually leaving.
Yeah. I'm telling you, go get a drive. Just like drive around, roll those windows down, play some music.
Some fresh air.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful spring day.
Yeah.
drive over to my house. We can take a little walk 6 feet apart. You stand on one sidewalk, I stand on the other sidewalk.
See, that is a plan. We could do that.
Yeah, I got a playground right across from my house, as you know.
You can't go to playgrounds, Megan.
Why?
They say not the germs. Like kids, like they spread germs,
yeah.
So like it's not being cleaned.
Well, people are not abiding by this in this neighborhood. Let me tell you that.
Oh yeah, I remember saw kids playing out there March 22nd.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Megan, but I know that you're an essential worker like Rye, but I feel like this impacted you in a big way because now your like grad school classes are all online too. Mm-hmm. So do you like it? Are you going to love it or leave it? Like, would you want to take more online classes?
No, I gotta leave it. Like, okay, so just like, I feel like online classes are okay if, I think it really depends on like your major, but like, I feel like undergrad, it's all right, but like, I'm in a graduate school, so like, and I'm trying to become a counselor, and a lot of that is about learning how to be present with someone in a room, picking up body language. Like, there's just so much that goes into it, and over Zoom, like, it's really hard. Like, so I'm in group therapy right now, and like, I can't read what people are feeling. Like the internet lags. How can I tell if you're really happy or sad? Like it's just really hard. Yeah. And I'm really hoping that by fall, like I can go back into my classes. So like summer I'm going to be doing online, but it's just one class. So I'm not too upset, but I like accept that this is the situation and I'm showing up and I'm trying my best, but it's just hard. And it's just, there's no motivation right now. Cause like I'm in my living room. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to be in class right now. Like it just sucks. Like it all around sucks, but I'm making the best of it, so,
that's all you can do.
I was about to say, that's all you can do.
But you know what? I love Zoom. Like, I know I just bashed on it for education-wise, but, like, I'm so blessed that we have this to, like, I have so many happy hours on this. And, like, I was, like, making fun of everyone in the beginning, like, ew, you're doing happy hour for Zoom. And now I'm like, guys, you want to meet up? Like, 4:30 happy hour? Like, let's push it earlier, 3:30? Like,
we're all home already. Like,
we're all home. What are you doing? So... yeah, I'm just so happy we have Zoom. And even though like through these like Zoom bombing, we'll get through it.
What's that?
This guy was giving like his dissertation in like a college, and this person came on and started drawing like, inappropriate things all over his face while he was giving his presentation. So now like Zoom has stepped up to like their security. So I just really hope that we don't get Zoom bombed because can you imagine?
Yeah.
Wow. That like would not be very happy with us because he would hear some words
no.
from this side.
Like, what is happening? What is this?
But in all seriousness, like, I think living in the US, we need to be very thankful just how much we do have at the hands of like technology. Like again, saying Zoom and even like Instacart and food delivery, like, granted, it is a pain in the behind right now to like get a slot to get your food delivered, but
we have that option.
I
know. We really are blessed. And I feel like, it's easy to take things for granted, but like, I just like look around, like this is a really hard situation. Like no one really knows how to handle this. And I don't know. I just think like you have to just be really easy on yourself during these times because it's something so new and like your emotions day to day can change and that's okay. You don't have to be positive all the time during this.
Ooh, that's a word.
And I think a lot of people like, I personally know like the social media is like, if you don't come out of this like with a new skill or like really bettering yourself, like shame on you. And I think that's a really negative attitude to have. Like take this time to reflect and to just hone in on yourself. Like if you come out of this like not knowing a skill, that's okay because you had time to just, I don't know, like restart. I just feel like the social media, like, and it's just America in general, like we have to be doing something 24/7 and that is not healthy.
Yeah, especially with homeschooling your kids, guys. I honestly just feel like between working from home right now, I just really honestly truly in my soul cannot imagine having a kid right now because I know that kids need a lot of stimulation. And then I'm already going crazy trying to do my virtual meetings with my teams. And then I'm like just trying to imagine having to do those meetings, focus on my work, try to keep my kids entertained, keep them up to date on their education, and then having to like cook dinner after all of that and get them ready for bed and still be a mom at the end of the day is just, my heart goes out to them.
Oh, Exactly. I feel the same way. I mean, granted, I am just a stay-at-home mom and not trying to put that down. It's a job in itself. But
yeah,
having to imagine the moms who are already full-time obviously full-time working moms, and, coming home to the second job of being a mom in the afternoon or evening, doing that all day, every day, trying to balance the schoolwork, getting your work done. Like, I just give props to all those parents out there, even dads too, honestly, that are doing that. Like, it's very difficult. I could only imagine. So it's like, it's hard. It's very hard.
It's so hard. It's like you're balancing so many different roles, like a mom, a teacher, a wife, a husband, like, and then also just showing up for yourself. It's like these times are so unpredictable for everyone. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to be gentle on yourself. Like, we're all learning this. This is new for everyone.
So you guys know how I sent you earlier this week the Reddit thread that I was reading? I was kind of thinking that it'd be cool if from now on, at the end of every episode, we just do a quick little Reddit advice, because, guys, people put so much of their business online. And I just think that it'd be interesting. I know that nobody's asked us for our advice, but who cares?
Okay, so if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to read you this because this one's like pretty interesting. Would I be the asshole for calling the police on family for throwing a big Easter party? The title pretty much is it. I got a Facebook invite saying this. This year is a little crazy with the COVID-19 scare. Husband and I refuse to feed into the fear. We choose to live by faith. So on that note, we are pleased to be hosting Easter at our home. We are excited to see everyone that chooses to relax the day with us. FYI, no one here has had any illness. But on the other hand, if you choose to pass this year, we understand. We love all of you and wish you all a great blessing this Easter. The rest goes on about what time church is, when they are gathering, and what to bring. They have invited over, wait for it, nearly 50 people. And she goes in to say, I know for a fact that they have not been taking this situation seriously, and they have been talking to each other about how the spreading of the virus is just a ploy to tarnish the Trump bullshit. The thing is, they are all in direct contact with nearly all the elderly in the family, and they all have terrible health. So they go in to say that, it's just like they're being really irresponsible and not being like taking this like a serious matter. So she's not sure. So should I be the asshole to call the police on their Easter party? Should I just not go and leave it at that? I worry for all the elder people in my family, and I'm just not sure what to do. That's tough. But actually, it's not tough. But I want to hear what you guys have to say.
All right. Well, I'd call. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Like, I would straight up call, because it's like, it's just ignorant. Like, you can live by faith, but respect that we need to follow these rules right now. There's not, you know what I mean? Not saying you got to be fearful. Again, I know I'm still real scared about it, and I'm trying to fix all that. But for them, it's like, it kind of ignorant. So I'd call. Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that it's really difficult. I feel like if they don't call, somebody in the neighborhood is definitely going to call. But I do also think that it's really ignorant that the family is going to have a party. And honestly, I think that I would respond on the Facebook page, the family group page, whatever, and tell them how selfish they're being, and maybe give them a warning that, legal actions are being taken against people who are not abiding by the social distancing rules. And if that doesn't work, then maybe, just, I don't know, give an anonymous tip. I don't know.
I don't know. So like when I read this, I came at it like from a completely different angle than you guys. It's just basically like religion aside, right? Like I don't even want to get into that. I just think it's dumb. It's really stupid. Like, why can't you just celebrate with your close, immediate family that you are like just seeing every day? But like at the same time, like these are all grown adults. Like they can make the decision for themselves. And like I know that they're being stupid. Like I don't think you should have 50 people. Like there's literally a rule saying you can't have more than 6, I believe, now in Virginia. I don't know where they're writing from. But I just wouldn't call, like if you want to risk your chances, like go ahead, that's on you. That's not on me. Like reach out to like your grandparents or like anyone that you're concerned and be like, hey, I don't really think this is a smart idea. Like, I think you should like really think about this. I'm worried for your health. But at the end of the day, like I respect you and you can do what you want. But I just wouldn't call the police. I think that's starting like unnecessary family drama. Like, I just don't know. Nah, I would just like remove myself. If you have a problem, don't go. And that's as simple as that.
police aside, I think that a great solution would be what my family is actually doing, which is a family Zoom call. You guys can all eat together.
Yeah, I like that.
Still talk, and it can still be super fun. I mean, we did a trial run a couple of weeks ago, and it was super fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many options now. And like, I know that like you guys want to get together for your family. That's a huge thing. I understand that and I respect that. But like, you have to look at the times we're in, and it's just not the smartest decision. Like, everyone is making sacrifices. Why can't you? And like, it's because, you know, the religious aspect, they think that like faith will protect them. And so I understand that, but I don't know.
No, but also last thing really quick from me is just that I'm sorry, like you can have Easter with just your family. There are people who are honestly not having their weddings. Yeah. So I'm sure you can go one Easter without everybody being physically together and just do it virtually.
Yep.
I agree with that 100%. Like this will come again next year and we go all out next year then, you know?
Big party.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think like the problem they're having is that they think this is fake and it was made up. So like, what did they say about this is a ploy to tarnish Trump? Like, it's just like you can't even be rational.
Even politics aside, I am getting just so frustrated that it's just like, again, we're kind of like going at each other from either side, and it's like we really need to come together as best as we can and not take it to that point that it's like you know, we're trying to bring down the president. It's like right now, like that's not a concern. I think we need to just focus on how we're going to get past this.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a political issue, right?
Yes, exactly.
I get that.
Right. I wholeheartedly agree.
I do too. I don't know. I don't think this girl should go, or guy. I can't really tell by the Reddit what it,
I think they said that they're husbands, so it's a girl.
Yeah. Okay, you never know. This person should not go to this event. Like, stay home, have a beautiful Easter with your husband, and, you know, just, you know, just enjoy it. And, like, if they all go, I mean, I really hope no one gets sick. But 50 people, my goodness.
That's a lot of people.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. And if she's saying a lot of them aren't even in good health either, like, oh, my.
I know. This is, like, a recipe for a disaster right here.
Well, guys, I think our final verdict is don't go.
Yeah.
But don't call the police. Let it be what it's going to be. And, you know, better luck next year.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. And on that topic, I really hope everyone had an amazing Passover, an amazing Easter, but everyone just like stay safe.
Yes. So, well, guys, this is the end of the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review. Share our podcast with your closest friends. Also, feel free to follow us on social media. You can follow me on Instagram, and my handle is Gaby Colazzo. That's GabyCollazo.
You can find me on Instagram at DeAnni Smalls. That's DeAnnismalls.
Oh, wow. And you can find me at Hey, It's Megan with 3 Y's, 2 S's, and just 1 N, no H, Megan. And also, may I give a little shout out as we're recording. My dear, beautiful Noah is lugging up all the furniture I just ordered for our podcast space. So, ladies, we're going to have a space once we can finally get together and really do this thing the right way.
So excited. Thanks, Noah.
Yeah, cheers to Noah. I'm just saying, just do the dishes, but everything else is amazing.
All right. Till next time, sippers.
Bye. Stay safe.
Bye.